Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from Bionics, and let me tell you, this one has some highs and lows. It's a bit like riding a roller coaster after eating too much cotton candy. Before we get started, if you like seeing company reports simplified, then make sure to subscribe. You can also find our Discord channel in the description where people discuss these things in real time. Alright, let's jump in. So this is a Form 8K, which is basically a quick update companies give to investors about important events. This report is dated May 6, 2025, so fairly recent. It looks like it's all about their financial results. The main event here is the announcement of Bionics' financial results for the first quarter ending in March of 2025. They released a press statement about it. It's worth mentioning that this is just an announcement, so don't expect a super detailed financial analysis just yet. We're just skimming the surface. Now for the important part, the numbers. Let's jump into the press release itself, which is called Exhibit 99.1. So we can see what's really going on. Accession, okay, prepare yourself. We're diving into some numbers. Let's try and make sense of them. This table gives us a side-by-side look at how Bionics performed in the first 3 months of 2025. Compared to the same period last year, 2024, it lets us quickly see if they're growing, shrinking, or staying about the same. First up, we have net revenue. Think of this as the total amount of money the company brought in from sales. For the first quarter of 2025, it's about $12.4 million. Now compare that to the first quarter of 2024, where it was only $2.4 million. That's a massive jump. Looks like they are doing quite well, but revenue is not all that matters. Next is the cost of revenue. This is how much it costs Bionics to actually make and deliver their products. In 2025, it's around $5.8 million, and in 2024, it was about $1.1 million. So costs also increased. This is to be expected as the revenues increased quite a bit. Next up is research and development. This is how much they're spending on creating new products or improving existing ones. They spent $9.5 million in 2025 and $7.7 million in 2024. This shows that they are planning for the future and are trying to innovate, which is good to see for a medical device company. Now, here is where things get interesting. Net loss is the bottom line after all. Expenses are subtracted from revenue. Bionics had a net loss of $12.85. While this is better than the $14 million loss from the year before, they are still losing quite a bit of money. This is not uncommon with early stage medical device companies. So what does it all mean? The Bionics increased its revenue by a lot in the first quarter of 2025 compared to 2024. This indicates that sales increased significantly in that period. However, it is still currently unprofitable. It is likely that the sales would need to increase quite a bit more before they become profitable. So that's it. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Bionics seems to be in a growth phase. The big jump in revenue shows that there's strong demand for their products. The increase in research and development spending is a positive sign. However, their large losses are concerning. They need to manage expenses carefully and try to get to profitability. If they can keep growing sales, manage costs, and bring some new products to market, Bionics could have a bright future. The fact that they are spending money on R&D can indicate that they believe in the long-term viability of the company. Alright, that's our quick look at Bionics' latest report. What do you think about these numbers and what they mean for the company's future? Share your thoughts down below. If this breakdown was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more analyses. Also, don't forget to check out our Discord community in the description. Thanks for watching and see you next time.